right, so we're here on the range, ready to get some rounds downrange into these Hamas operatives. So we're gonna start off with the Beretta 71, the little 22. So first of all, safety check, inspect, weapon is clear. All right, so these are the magazines right here. They're loaded single stack, 22 mags. So you wanna use 40 grain, copper coated. You definitely don't wanna go with you know, exposed lead. FMJ is the way to go with this, and 40 grain works the best.
Awesome.
Cycles the best in the semi-auto. All right, so here we go. Very, very smooth shooter.
Beautiful pistol, man.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this is awesome. Ready to go ahead and give it a shot?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, here's a couple mags. There you go. I'll make that safe for you. We'll put this right here.
Perfect. And guys, what we're doing with this target, saving the goat from Mo. Very comfortable pistol.
Oh, extremely. The ergonomics on that are unbelievable.
Love it.
Nice. Go with another round.
Beautiful,
another mag.
Beautiful, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Super comfortable. Very little to no recoil at all.
Nice, huh?
Beautiful. And now I can see why, like you said earlier, some of the special forces use this, especially with the silencer, back in the day to take out enemy threats. No recoil.
None.
It's quiet even without the
Even
suppressor.
totally unsuppressed.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. Beautiful little gun. Let's see how you did.
Appreciate it.
I want to check out. And you know what? Best of all, it's accurate. Look at that accuracy. Okay, you actually did kill the goat. You killed Mohammed and his rape victim. But it wasn't not bad hits though.
I had to put it out of its misery.
Exactly, because you know it was gonna face like a horrible, you know, sex slavery in Gaza.
Which we don't want.
No, we don't want. Let's see how I did here.
Headshots for Hamas.
Okay, not bad accuracy. Look at that.
Look at that grouping, guys.
That is a beautiful group.
1, 2.
And I mean, admittedly, you know, I shoot a lot. I shoot more than most. So you can say, oh, well, you're just an expert shot. No, I mean, it doesn't take somebody who's that great a shot to hit with accuracy like that. I mean, this is just such a great pistol. It's okay. Yeah, it is the operator, but it's also, it's the gun.
Well, you nailed it earlier. It is the gun, but it's also training consistently. And this is something, folks, I'm trying to do a lot more this year. You're going to see us at the range a lot more this year. And I'm excited about it, man.
You should be.
Yeah.
All right, guys, if you want to get one of these, they're not easy to find. Most of them are surplus. Once in a while, some of the distributors come out with them. They're usually Israeli trade-ins. But maybe you can find one online on Gunbroker, but expect them to be expensive because these are excellent pistols.
Tell them the model again.
The Beretta 71.
22 long rifle, folks.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Absolutely.
Beautiful. What do we have up next?
All right, next we got, again, this is like the big brother of the Beretta 71. This is the Beretta 84 BB. Again, it is a 380. So let's just compare real quick a 380 to a 9mm.
Yep.
Okay, so here's a 9 and here's a 380. So they kind of look very similar. Here, let's put them over here so you guys can see. They look actually very similar. Actually, in terms of the diameter, it's just like a shorter version.
Yeah, just
it's
a
like
shorter casing almost.
Shorter, like kind of like wimpier version of a 9mm. That's why they call it in Europe, they call it 9mm short. So obviously anybody should, if they can, carry 9mm.
Yeah.
You know, but for those who can't, this is not a bad round. And we have over here also, I brought a few defensive rounds just so you guys can see for comparison. So what we have here are Spear Gold Dots, and those are plus P. So these give you a bit of extra power and expansion. Actually, these are the Federals. These are not the Spear Gold Dots. I have Spear Gold Dots for these.
They actually look like Spear Gold
They
Dots.
look like them. That's why I thought for a minute they were Spear Gold Dots. These are actually Federal. But these are plus P and hollow point. So if you're going to use this gun for self-defense, I recommend getting, you know, plus P ammo, which will give you that added oomph. The one thing you should consider is with a 380, expansion may be limited simply because of the velocity. So a lot of people actually choose to go with ball ammo for self-defense just because that's really going to penetrate. You know it will. But again, it's ball ammo, you know, with all the pitfalls. And so if I had the choice with maybe not maximum expansion with a, you know, defensive hollow point versus just plain Jane ball, I'm going to go with the, you know, the Spear or, you know, whatever it is. I would still go with hollow point with this. You know, with this length barrel,
I would agree.
It probably will expand. If you're going with a barrel, it's like a two inch. A lot of these little Ruger LCP 380s, yep. You're probably not going to have expansion with those, but there's no reason you wouldn't have expansion with this. So, you know, not a bad choice. So let's go ahead and try that out. So very smooth shooting. I mean,
flat shooter.
Yeah, I mean it's here's the thing. You know, it has a recoil impulse, but it's not all that much more than a 22. It is more. Okay, look, let me put it this way. The 22 has literally zero recoil. It's like shooting a BB gun or something. None. So this has a little bit, but it's very manageable.
Yeah.
Even, you know, a woman with weak hands, an elderly person, you know, a lot of people are going to be able to manage this. This is a very, very manageable gun. And again, it's probably has enough stopping power to do the job.
Yeah.
Most likely. So, you know, want to give it a shot?
Absolutely.
All right. Got
You can feel, definitely was the mag on the other one.
Yep. Nice.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Here, you want to reload another mag?
Yeah.
Here, go ahead. So it's a 13 round magazine.
It is 13 rounds.
It's 13 rounds, yeah.
That's another advantage to the 380. Well, in New York, we don't have really advantages with the 10 rounds.
Nah, yeah, it's not going to make much of a difference if you're in New York, but it does have a high capacity for something that so small.
Compact, yeah,
the capacity is quite high.
And I really like the way it feels. I like the steel frame and the compact size is really really impressive. Glasses are fogging up on these last few shots. Beautiful. Cycled everything.
Nice. All right. Yeah, I can lay that down. Let's go check out those hits. Let's see how we did.
A little to the left. I didn't want to kill...
So you were doing that intentionally to not kill the goat. So you can see the difference in the 22 rounds, these little thin ones here, and these are the 380s, which have the exact same diameter as the 9mm.
And so, good grouping.
The grouping's not bad.
To the left, but the grouping is what really...
I mean, you were aiming a little bit you were intentionally doing that, right?
Yeah,
not
I didn't
bad.
hit the goat again this time.
So this here's my grouping. Man, I nailed that mofo.
Good headshots.
Yeah. I mean, that is extremely good accuracy.
It really is. And I don't know if you folks can tell. I mean, these are small The paper's only 8.5 by 11, but the actual targets are very small.
Yeah, look how small that is compared to my hand.
Yeah.
These are very small targets. These are not full, body targets.
And we haven't shot full-size pistols yet, but very impressive with both of these Beretta, both the 22 as well as the 380.
Absolutely. Moving along. So what we got here now?
Loving it.
Oh yeah, this is the famous Fabrique Nationale Browning high power.
Beautiful.
So these are the, absolutely, so same capacity as the Beretta, 13 rounds. Again, nowadays that seems not very much, but back then that was a lot. So let's give this here a shot.
Nice shooting.
Yeah, absolutely. It's actually, it's very smooth. Even for a 9mm, it's not a very light gun. It's a lot heavier than a lot of the more modern stuff like Glocks.
Yeah.
And that's part of the reason why it shoots so smoothly. It doesn't have a lot of recoil. Very easy to manage recoil. Really lovely gun.
Yeah.
Very pleasant, very accurate. And I love these. The older ones have these original French walnut grips.
Yeah.
I just love those original French walnut grips. There's something about the wood and steel together. They're just such a classic design.
It really is. It really
Absolutely.
is.
So I'll give this to you right here. You can go ahead and got 2 mags, 13 rounds each.
I'll show you a little bit more of that close-up grip, guys, but beautiful. As you guys know, just a classic.
Oh yeah.
Classic pistol. This is actually my first time shooting a one of these.
A high power.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Man, talk about comfortable.
It's real, huh?
You can really feel the weight of the pistol, not in a negative way, but a positive way, which helps.
Yeah, it's very balanced.
Very balanced.
Extremely balanced.
Beautiful. Everything cycled.
Yeah, not a jam.
Man,
go with another mag.
Beautiful pistol.
Yeah, isn't it?
I brought the worst eye protection today.
All right. Guys, I really recommend you get a high power. These are not hard to find. Millions of these were made over the course of 80 years or so. They were discontinued in 2017, to the best of my knowledge. There actually are some companies now that make copies. They're not as good, but you can still find originals. A lot of the surplus distributors, Classic Firearms, AIM, a lot of them have them in stock. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But if you can find yourself, Sarco. That's where I bought this one from. I bought this from Sarco. They're a distributor in Easton, PA. You can get these for well under $1,000, and they are worth every penny. I mean, this is just classic engineering, just really amazing weapon.
Yeah.
I highly recommend, and even if you live in one of the shit states like New York or California, you can't have 13 rounds, but 10 is not that far off from 13, so you're not.
You could still get this in a 10-round 10-round configuration.
Exactly, they make 10 rounds.
You can for all of these, so keep that in mind. If you are in a tyrannical state, we're out here using standard mags, but keep in mind, your local gunsmith can pin the mags, or you could get 10-rounders. Don't let that prevent you from carrying.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
all right.
I think we're going to move to some of the Israeli.
Yes, we are. So we're going to go with the Jericho. We're going to go with the Jericho here. So again, because this is PA, the standard magazines are 16. And then you brought some of these New York. You can see the bottom here is a little piece of plastic.
Yeah.
Because they're stuck at, 10 10 rounds. It's pretty gay and pathetic, but it is what it is. It's what we got. But we are in PA, so we're gonna be using these to start. So go ahead and give that a shot. Beautiful, beautiful gun.
Pistol. Yeah.
All right, here we go. There's a couple mags for you.
And this is, I know this is my first time for a few things, but first time shooting an actual, is this IWI or
That's an IMI.
IMI. First time shooting an actual legit IMI. Man, and this reminds me, not to stop it, but, you know, same thing as my Jericho and the CZ. One of the most ergonomical guns as far as the way it feels in your hand. Man, what a beauty to shoot.
Isn't it?
Pure beauty. Get another mag in here. Guys, this is probably one of the most comfortable pistols that I've fired thus far.
It is. It's so ergonomic.
It's so ergonomic.
It fits like a glove.
It's almost, I can say, like the Rolls Royce of pistols when it comes to the actual feel of it.
Yeah, it is. Nice, huh?
Nice. This is beautiful. The way it shoots, the way it feels.
Yep.
The color, especially the history of it once again too.
Yep.
This was actually used by the Israeli.
Yeah, the Israeli police.
All right, folks, and now we got these Jericho I brought up. Same thing as what we just shot, just shorter barrel.
Yeah. So a little bit less velocity, not by much, but more concealable. If you're using this as a carry gun,
yeah,
it's going to be a more comfortable carry gun.
And that's exactly why I got it. It matches my CZ P228.
Yeah.
But obviously I wanted an IWI.
And this has also got a pick rail, so if you wanted to, not that you necessarily should, I mean, especially if it's a carry gun, I wouldn't do it, but you could put a flashlight or a laser on that. All right. There's for you, and there's another America mag, free America mag, not like those bullshit homosexual New York mags.
First time this IWI is shooting a magazine like it should be shot.
There you go.
Bullshit. All right, gotta try not to hit the goat. And it's so funny, guys. First off, I killed the goat. But it's funny, shooting a standard magazine, you're so used to stopping at 10, you just get in those bad habits. So
it's a bad habit.
To have a standard 16-round magazine.
That keeps on going. Let's see how you did. Let's see the poor goat. So this is the second goat that you killed today.
I think I put the goat out of its misery way too early.
I know. Oh, man. You did kill. You shot the... Oh man, poor goat.
Yeah, I hit the goat.
What we got here is the venerable Sig P228. Again, Israeli commando pistol used by the Special Forces. Really awesome scaled down version of the P226.
Nice job.
Very, very nice pistol. Go ahead, give it a shot.
And once again, a first time, right?
That's
first
it,
time
yep.
for me shooting one of these. I am a fan of Sig. I don't currently own one, but we got to do a better job on this target than I did on the last.
Try not to kill the goat.
Very comfortable.
Oh,
Very
yeah.
manageable recoil.
Unbelievable.
Cycled everything.
Try another mag.
I think that was my fault. I think my hand was on the slide stop. But guys, I could tell I'm already doing better with this one than I did even with my own Jericho, which is pretty funny.
It's an amazing gun.
Once again, that was me on the slide stop. Cycled everything. And guys, I definitely did better on this this round than I did on with my own Jericho.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So really, really flat.
Yeah, I want to show you guys how that shoots on rapid fire. Here, take a look at this.
Yeah, I would love to
want
see
you to
that.
see because there are guns that are going to climb and they're going to go all over the place. This thing, rapid fire, incredibly smooth.
Super smooth. Guys, you can see that. Almost no flip at all.
None whatsoever. I mean, this is just so...
Love it.
Lovely, lovely gun. I mean, you can't ask for better.
No, you really can't.
Worth every penny. Sig P228.
All right, guys, so up next we got the Glock 19, which, by the way, you said earlier, this is now the standard...
It is the standard handgun of the Israeli police and of the Israeli military. Now, again, not all soldiers, very few of them actually do have handguns, but those who do now are issued Glock 19s.
Super interesting.
So this is a Gen 4. The Gen 4s and 5s are, in my opinion, much better than the older generations. And one major reason is you can add this beaver tail extender on the back, because there is an option to, there's like 3 different options that you can add to extend the grip. Now, for me, the original standard Glock grip is just insufficient, but this really gives you a lot of purchase.
Yeah.
You know, with my big hand, it gives me a lot of purchase here on the gun, and it helps me become much more stable and accurate with it. Whereas if you're going with a Gen 3 or a Gen 2, 19 didn't make a Gen 1. They just made Gen 2 and Gen 3. You don't have that option. You're stuck with the, you know, your standard grip, and to me it's not like you can't operate it. It's still a Glock. It works. Just that I really like the extended beaver tail. And you have this this comes standard. There's a few of them come in the package when you buy a new Glock. So again, only the Gen 4s and the Gen 5s have it. Only main difference between the Gen 4s and the Gen 5s is the Gen 5s have a flared magwell, which I guess is a little bit, you know, it's not like you absolutely need that. Could it be a little bit of a help in reloading? Yeah, I guess so. And then some of them, not all of them, have front slide serrations. Is that necessary? In my opinion, not at all.
I don't think so.
That's totally useless. But aside from that, again, Gen 4s are great. You can find a lot of these on the surplus market now. AIM Surplus and a lot of the other distributors, they're police trade-ins. This one actually was, look at the condition of this.
Yeah.
And I've been using this for a few years now. It's like almost new out of the box. And this is a police trade-in. I bought it for like $350.
Yeah, you can't beat that.
No, you can't beat that. And these are great. And they come also with night sights. Because one problem with the Glocks, the stock Glocks out of the box, is the shittiest sights on planet Earth.
They do. They do literally have the shittiest
They are
sights.
the worst, and the police departments upgrade the sights. So why should you invest the money when the police can do it for you, and you still have the tritium glow-in-the-dark night sights, you know, high-quality sights that it would cost you over $100 to buy on your own, and then pay the gunsmith to install. So police trade-ins for Glocks, they make $100. Absolutely does not make sense to buy them new. Buy them as a trade-in. Plus, you still have warranty from Glock. If something goes wrong with them, which is unlikely, Smyrna, Georgia, Glock Inc. send it in. They'll repair it for you.
Yeah.
All right, so let's give this a shot. Again, a lot of you, I'm sure, are familiar with this. It's probably the most common gun in America today, and for a good reason. 15-round magazine. Perfection for a reason. So there's your Free America mag. Go ahead.
Love it, guys. We're going to shoot the Glock 19 like you said. Now, a lot of you folks out there know I carry the Glock 20 in some of the chillier weather, so I am a fan of Glock. It's probably time I even get a Glock 19 for myself.
Absolutely. Go ahead and order one. All right, so let's go with the big boy now. What do you say?
Yeah.
Ready for the big
I'd
boy?
love to see this.
All right. So again, nothing Israeli about this. This is about as American yo-ho as it gets. You know, but still fun as hell to shoot.
And it just goes to show you guys the wheel guns and Smith & Wesson and the 357. We're out here at an Israeli training facility. Everything we're pretty much shooting today is Israeli. But we had to throw a 357 in there, guys.
There we go. I mean, this is just so beautiful. Also, like, super accurate, and the sights on this one are adjustable.
Yeah.
So most pistol sights are not adjustable. This one is. So you could zero it at whatever range you want.
Which is great for hunting and, you know, like black bear defense and that other stuff.
Oh, absolutely. So, all right.
Six shots. Beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful.
Nothing like it. Nothing like it. Come on over. Let's give it a shot over here. Very, very accurate. And I mean, the stopping power, that's really the advantage. So again, it's single action, double action. So basically, you can fire this either in single action or double. I prefer to shoot it single action because I like the trigger pull.
Yeah, I agree with you.
But of course you can, if you want to shoot more rapidly and you don't mind a 12-pound trigger pull, you know, you can go with it in double action. I don't care for double action.
No, I'm the same way. Even on my CZ, I like to put it in single action. And guys, let me just throw on real quick, put the pistol down, throw on my eyes. But yeah, we're going to do this in single action as well. For a big pistol, it's also very comfortable, super easy to pull the hammer back with the thumb alone. Man, what can you say, right? 357 Smith & Wesson.
American craftsmanship.
American craftsman. Guys, once again, my aim might be off, but I did bring out the shittiest glasses I got. But this is so easy to shoot. Very little recoil. Being it's such a big pistol and a heavy frame, I would actually compare it to, it's almost like shooting a 9mm.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. So a lot of people, they shoot little snub nose.
Yeah.
And I mean, first of all, the muzzle blast on that, the flash and the recoil is intense because they're so small and light.
Beautiful.
And you also sacrifice a lot of velocity, but this one with a longer barrel, you don't lose velocity, and I mean, it's very manageable.
It really is.
Yeah.
Great fucking gun, man.
Oh yeah,
Great
gotta love it.
pistol. All right, folks, so we are back, and we are wrapping up the video we did on the pistols. And guys, he has a ton more firearms today. This is some of the stuff we shot.
Yeah, this is a fraction. This is just like a taste of the guns that we have here at Cherev Gidon. Just if I brought out everything, it would literally take all week to show it to you guys, and it'd have to be like 15 different videos. So we got to condense it to some degree. This is just like, I wanted to focus on the Israeli ones, plus the revolver, just for shits and giggles, because why not? Because you got to have a revolver, you know, because they're just so badass. But these are just some of my favorites over here. So yeah.
It's really amazing. And guys, we're going to let my buddy here do the wrap-up. I know I usually do some of these wrap-ups, but I love his closing And why don't you tell the people how you close it up?
Yeah, absolutely. So first of all, no matter where in America you live, you can get your CCW now, your concealed carry permit, from Texas to California to New York. It doesn't matter. You can get trained, you can get a CCW. All these guns are legal in every state. The magazine capacity really is the only restriction. In some states it's only 10. You know, in some states it's more than that. But get your training, get your carry permit, carry. And the most important thing I'm going to tell you is this: get armed, get trained, and get ready.